There's Jim Jackson, Dennis Scott, rest of our NBA TV crew from downtown Los Angeles. Lakers just 7-12, and the Blazers 7th place in the West at 11-10. As Jeremy Grant is whistled early transition, that'll be his first. And only the second on the Blazers. Come up on the final 4 minutes left in the quarter. Westbrook has not been shy so far. This is Reeves battling Watford now to the paint. Reeves the spin. That little maneuver trying to create his own shot.
Yeah, but I mean, that time Reeves couldn't get his handle around the pass in the corner for a three-point shot, but this time, a little up and under, little ball fake inside, showing some creativity off the dribble, getting himself to, the foul line as the shot clock was nearing zero.
Jimmy, you know both of these coaches real well. A couple of your contemporaries. We actually sat with Darvin Ham also before the game, and another first-year head coach doing it, trying to manage these egos, the Russell Westbrook situation. It's been challenging, but he just has that presence. You know Darvin really well, the right temperament that you need to be successful in this kind of a very challenging set of circumstances.
But he's not afraid of confrontation in a good way in regards to addressing your superstars head-on from the beginning. From day one when he got the job.
Davis putting it down, and a chance at three.
That's Anthony Davis in transition, but put a button on Darvin Ham. That's why players respect him. He's going to be accountable for what he does and doesn't do, but he also expects that from his veteran leadership, and he's not afraid to have those hard conversations with them as well.
Yeah, Darvin told us he hit the ground running. Got the job. He said he started working the phones with LeBron and AD. And obviously Russell Westbrook. Met with them, dinners. He said those conversations started in earnest, and he basically laid it down and said, look, I'm going to challenge you guys. But the fact that he's built a reputation as obviously a player all those years and as an assistant, he has the kind of respect and the weight in that locker room that enables him to do that.
He maintains the engagement of his superstars in decisions that he wants to make. Not that they ultimately have to agree, but he sits down and have conversations with them so they're involved in the decision-making process and understand his thinking.
Watford denied. What a play by Davis.
And that's just AD being in the right place, because if you watch in the middle of the lane, AD is just a step away to come over and help. Now, if he's outside of the lane on the block, that block doesn't occur, and Watford has an easy go at it at the rim. And there's that conversation between Ham and AD. Keep doing that, we'll win some games, good fella.
Here comes Reeves, but nearly lost it, but was able to recover. And Austin Reeves is going to take his 5th and 6th free throws of the quarter, with the Lakers in the midst of this 8-0 run.
Good to see Russell smiling, but that was a heck of a catch by Austin Reeves, too. To off of this skip pass to catch it, bounce it, bobble it, maintain the concentration, eyes up on the rim, and get the shot up.
The other interesting part in that conversation with Darvin Ham, both coaches were great, so candid, a chance to pick their brain a little bit. We asked him about the other night, the second half collapse, and he said, I should have called some timeouts earlier. You could almost see him still trying to figure out game management, clock management as a first-year head coach.
But I think the key with that was that the reason why he hesitated is because you got AD and LeBron and Russ. You got guys that you can depend on and trust that can stymie a team's run.
Reeves the 5th. Austin Reeves starting to put it on him. 11 straight for the Lakers.
And Austin Reeves, the catalyst of this run right now, being able to knock this thing up for a slow start for the Lakers. But now it's
last-second shot by Andrew Nembhard. Game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer. Prior to that loss, the Lakers have been red hot. They'd won 5 of their previous 6. As Justice Winslow continues his strong opening quarter.
You give that to Winslow. And speaking of the Lakers, I thought that game was very important to win. Why? Is because they fell to 2-12 against teams over 500. So although they had that streak, they weren't as successful against the better teams in the league.
Jimmy, you know what those are like. Those sting. I think you have it locked up. 17-point lead in the fourth quarter as Westbrook will shoot a couple of free throws. But all part of what has been really a tough first quarter of the season for the Lakers. They lost their first 5 games of the year. They were 2-10 at one point. As you see that off-balance delivery from Westbrook. But clearly still trying to figure out how all these pieces are going to work.
Yeah, I mean, and it's unfortunately for the Lakers, you don't have the patience in regards to the national media, but also the fans here because they expect greatness. And when you have Hall of Famers such as Westbrook, LeBron James, and also Anthony Davis, immediate success is what you look for. You don't have time for, well, we got to work this thing out and get things together, but that's the reality and the nature of what's happening with the Lakers. It's still a long road to go, and so they're still trying to figure out some ways to consecutively win games, especially against the upper echelon teams.
Winslow is going to step into a long 2 over Westbrook, no good. And Thomas Bryant has checked into the game, able to clear the glass. Also, Max Christie is on the floor now. This is Wenyen Gabriel. Beautiful reverse layup.
Excellent ball movement, a quick slip off that pick and roll. And Thomas Bryant didn't have the shot, but he immediately looked at the baseline, and Gabriel was able to cut, find, and finish.
Pretty mid-range jumper from Simons, won't go. Knocked around. Drew Eubanks had a chance. And back on the Lakers with Westbrook. Final 90 seconds. Kendrick Nunn traveling violation.
And Darvin Ham is like, shoot it. Yeah, Kendrick Nunn, I know, they're right now trying to search for his offense as well, and only shooting 30% from behind the three-point line. So that thought of not taking it resulted into a turnover.
So about 25 left in this first quarter. 1-point Blazers lead. Simons, certainly the focal point tonight. With Damian Lillard out for his 6th consecutive game. Sweet looking stroke by the rookie Shaedon Sharpe for his first points of the night.
That young man has game. This is just 19 years old.
Okay.
And performance. Some of the challenges that he's dealing with right now.
Westbrook off target.
Okay.
Snatch it back. Here's Nunn. 50 seconds. Bryant. That's good. And we are tied. Thomas Bryant stepping out and showing the stroke. His first three-pointer of the season. 40 seconds. Simons just 1 of 3. He's only scored 2 points. Contact here before the shot. Beyond three-point circle. It's on Christie. That'll be his first. Lakers had 1 more to give.
The trailer in the situation in secondary break. Thomas Bryant able to show off a little bit of his range. You talk about the first one made for the year. I'm sure the Lakers are going to see plenty more.
Let's check in with 3D.
Well, guys, I have to admit, I was nervous what Bryant was doing. I invited him to shoot his paradise because he was leaving it all the way down the court.
Dennis, he keeps shooting like that. Kendrick Nunn, my goodness. Cocking it back, unable to finish. He's ready to tear the roof off this place. Jabari Walker right at the rim. And now the Lakers can hold for the final shot. 10 seconds. Blazers are out of fouls. Westbrook sizes up sharp. Driving kick. Bryant. Gabriel, and he's fouled. Basket will not count. So here's Gabriel, 4th-year kid out of Kentucky. Started 2 of his first 7. With under a second left in the quarter. Inbound to Simons, and that'll take us to the end of the first here in downtown Los Angeles. The Lakers, early season struggles, trying to get one and respond.